airs Mondays through Fridays at 10 a.m. in the morning. Today's program is proudly sponsored by TeleDoc. Every Wednesday and Thursday, we feature trusted doctors from the TeleDoc network to answer your questions live. Okay, let's get into it. Over the past few years, conversations around weight loss injections have exploded globally, from celebrities to influencers to everyday people. More individuals are turning to injectable medications for weight loss. Let me not lie. Maybe somebody that I know, the person may or may not be me, has also considered this, but I fear for my life more than things like that. And because social media has like typically what social media does is it gives you dramatic before and afters. If you see anybody who's lost weight, you see like, oh, the person used to be maybe this size, and then boom, after they've started using the injection, this is the size. But then a lot of people now see these injections as quick fixes or beauty shortcuts or miracle drugs, right? But today we're going to be asking, we have a doctor in the house, and I'm so excited for this. We're going to be asking our doctor deep questions, because what are these injections really? What are they treating? Atibebelo. But yeah, let me not get ahead of myself. Joining us today is Dr. Akpewe Ogene Orlu, who will help us unpack the science, the ethics, the risks, the expectations, and the realities surrounding weight loss injections. Hi, Dr. Akpewe. Good morning. How are you? Did I say your name
Hello.
right? I think I did. I think I tried.
Yes, you did very well. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah. Thank you for introducing me. Am I loud enough?
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Yes. How are you?
I'm
Have you been?
okay. Fine. And you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Awesome. We are live on YouTube at WFM917.com. At
Okay.
WFM917. And you can listen to us on the go via our website, www.wfm917.com. Okay. We're going to get into it right now. Welcome once again to the show, Dr. Aquare.
Thank you.
What I think, before we get into talking about these injections, medically speaking, right? What exactly is obesity? Because obviously somebody must feel like they are obese to want to, delve or go the direction, toe the line of, using injections. And why is it now? What is it, a lifestyle issue? Is it a chronic disease? What exactly is it?
Okay. Good morning once again. Let me start by introducing myself
Okay.
so that they get to know who they are even
Yes,
listening
please.
to.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
So I am Dr. Olu Akwewe, a family physician with the
Mm-hmm.
University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital, an international board certified lifestyle medicine physician from the International Board of Lifestyle Medicine, and a scope certified physician in obesity management.
Speak
So it's
on
very
it.
important.
Love it.
Yes, it's very important I let people know. So
I love it.
it's coming from a place of
Knowledge.
authority.
Yeah, and authority.
Yes,
Yes. Yes.
yes. Okay, so first of all, obesity. Obesity is a chronic disease,
Mm-hmm.
just the way we have hypertension, the way we have diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So chronic disease means that there are diseases that need treatment, you know. Sorry, just a minute. Okay, so there are diseases that require treatment, right? Obesity is a chronic disease. Most times people think it's your fault, you are not disciplined, you eat everything, that comes your way. But it's much more than that. Of course, the lifestyle is a big player in it, but there are some people that are genetically predisposed to obesity. So there's a study they did, and they put like 10 set of twins in a location, fed them for 100 days. the same food, they were experiencing the same living conditions, the same exercise routine, everything. And some of those people added weight in that 100 days, while some people didn't. So you can see that, despite the same exposure
Mm-hmm.
to the environment, some people go on to express obesity, while some won't. So that goes to show you that there's a genetic component to it. And that's why treatment treatment is very, very important, when we're talking about obesity management. So even beyond that people are doing it for quick fixes and all, it is actually a disease that requires treatment. So you asked me the definition. It's a chronic disease in which there is appetite dysregulation. So those individuals that are obese, their brain keeps telling them that they are not full, even when they are full. It's like a constant stimulation in the brain to eat, eat, eat. That's why it's not just a moral failing. It's not a situation where you cannot control yourself. You cannot control yourself. Some people are going to eat the same food. I'm sure we all know somebody that can eat a lot
Mm-hmm.
and not gain weight. We all have that one person that if you follow the way they eat, you'll be very fat, but they are not. So something causes it, and which is what the obesity medications are trying to target. That
Mm-hmm.
pathway that causes this appetite dysregulation.
Mm-hmm.
The drugs are now working on that pathway to reduce the appetite, right? Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for that answer. So just to follow what you're saying, these weight loss medication, I mean, these weight loss injections, what do they actually do inside the body? You said they are targeting a pathway. Because
Yes.
so I've heard people say it suppresses their hunger, it suppresses the hormone and whatever. What does it actually do?
Okay. So in obesity management, there are different hormones that come into play. Right? Rather, in obesity, there are different hormones that come into play. We have ghrelin, we have leptin. We have some hormones that signal to the brain that you are full. And then we have the hunger hormone. So the hunger hormone is ghrelin. Ghrelin is naturally reduced. It follows like, timing of food. When you've eaten, ghrelin is reduced to tell your body that you're not hungry, right? And the other one, leptin, is increased to tell your body that you're full. Okay. So, and then we also have these GLP-1 hormones too that indicate you are satisfied. So everybody secretes these hormones. It's just that the proportions are different. So those people that have obesity as a disease will have more of the hunger hormone. So that
Okay.
even when they are full, that hormone is secreted in large quantities in their body. So even when they are full, the hormone to tell the body that they are full is low, while the hunger hormone is increased. So this GLP-1 is a hormone that is for
Mhm.
satiety. It tells us too that we are full. We
Okay.
produce it naturally, but
Okay.
we produce GLP-1 in our bodies, but it lasts for a very short time. Within a few minutes, it's broken down.
Mm.
So these injections are now what we call analog. Analog is something that looks like something, right? So these hormones are now synthesized outside the body to mimic the one that we produce that is broken down within a short time. So what this hormone does now is to tell your brain that you are full after very little food.
Mm.
Sorry, are you saying something?
No,
Okay.
no, no, I'm listening to you.
Yes. Okay, so it tells your body that you are full after very little food. So that means there is what? Early satiety.
Hmm.
And then it reduces your hunger. So if you eat in the morning, by the time you go about your day, you will not even remember to eat, right? So it suppresses your appetite. And then studies have shown that it's not even only appetite for food, though. Other things, even sex, people that drink, that are addicted to alcohol, Just so it affects the reward center of the brain. So you know how we use food for pleasure, like if you're celebrating an event, any celebration, is usually centered around food, entertainment, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a reward. So these GLP-1s act on the reward center of the brain to dampen it, meaning you're no longer seeing that food for pleasure again. If you go for events, maybe buffet or something, you won't even be able to eat. That excitement that food gives, that dopamine rush that food gives, is
Hmm.
not there. Yeah. So that's how they work. And then when your calories are reduced, of course, your body will go to eat fat stores to take energy. And that's a way, of weight loss.
So these injections are now everywhere. Would you say that it is a medical breakthrough, or would you say it is them capitalizing on the vainness of people, women in particular, or is it a mixture of both of them?
It's a medical breakthrough because me personally, I have used these GLP-1 medications and I have lost over 40 kg.
Wow.
I used to be way bigger.
Hmm.
So if I can lose 40 kg, is that not a breakthrough in my life?
Hmm.
I was over 140 something kg, and
Hmm.
now I'm less, just a little less than 100 kg. So my life has improved. The discomfort that comes with overweight and obesity, my life is better now. Things I couldn't do before, I can do them. Of course, I incorporated the healthy lifestyle. We'll come to that. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to tell you that it's a medical breakthrough.
Mm-hmm.
So some people are on it that don't need it. So
Mm.
maybe you can talk about vainness or vanity in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
But for the people that really need it and can afford it,
Mm-hmm.
it's a breakthrough. So people that their weight is over 100 kg
Mm-hmm.
are people that you'll be saying need it because it has indications. There are clear indications for it, which
Mm.
includes you have to have a certain BMI,
Mm-hmm.
BMI of 27 or 30 with obesity related diseases. So we all know that
Right.
people that
Okay.
have obesity, yes, people that have obesity tend to have other problems like hypertension, diabetes, high cholesterol, arthritis, different problems, So it takes care of the weight, and the weight is usually the cause of many of these problems. So
Mm.
we have now used like one stone to kill
Yeah.
several birds.
Right.
Yes. Yes. So of course there's abuse in every system.
Of course.
The one the FDA approved, people have gone to clone it from China, from other countries, and they are all over the market. So I worry, for the long-term effects of those things that people are cloning, even people that are not even in the medical field
Mm-hmm.
are selling these weight loss medications. People that have no business
Mm-hmm.
because they want to make quick profit, quick turnover, or
Mm-hmm.
what have you. They have no advice to give, nothing, but they are selling it. And so it's something I worry about, that the main drug approved by the FDA is very expensive, which is why maybe China and other manufacturers have gone to capitalize on it.
Yeah,
But
but China
in
and
the
the other,
difference,
would it still be effective? Because if they've
so
cloned it, is it still
mhm.
effective? Does it still have the potency of the drug, or is it fake?
Okay, so what I see is that they have put some of those active ingredients
Mm-hmm.
that the original company puts,
Mm-hmm.
plus other impurities that they did not take out.
Mm.
So we worry about those other things they call excipients, things that drug manufacturers put to make a drug stable,
Mm-hmm.
withstand
Mm-hmm.
stress, temperature, and all. Those
Mm-hmm.
things might be lacking. So it's just like you are taking the good and the bad
Mm-hmm.
all together, and you don't know the long-term effects.
Hmm. I like that you even answered the question on who is like sort of like is he eligible for these injections, because you know is there, you mentioned the BMI, but is there a particular you said, oh, a particular weight over 100 kg, BMI of 27 to 30, and also has obesity related diseases. What about someone who's just over 100 kg, or maybe a little under 100 kg, let's say like 90 kg to 100 kg, takes the BMI would probably also be around 27 to 30. Can that person also take? Because if the caveat is that if you have obesity related diseases, what about those that don't have obesity related diseases that's still taking the drug?
So there are clear indications for weight, like there is an algorithm for weight management.
Okay.
So it's not everybody that falls into the category that will need the medication.
Right.
Yeah, so it's not like BP drugs that you can just walk into any pharmacy and buy because it's affordable. The drugs are really expensive. So I run an obesity practice, and I also see people that cannot afford this drug, even though they meet the criteria. So you cannot
Right.
force it on them now. So we'll still come to the baseline, which is lifestyle modification
Right.
that must be in place. You must watch your diet, you must exercise, your sleep must be good, you must be able to manage stress and all other, dotted lines that need to connect before you achieve, sustainable weight loss. So even though there's a criteria, finance removes people that would have been eligible. Like in America, they have insurance, and insurance is very strict on who gets it because the insurance companies too will be at the losing end
Yeah.
if everybody is on it. So they have very strict criteria. In fact, the insurance companies even raise the BMI. They raise the BMI from what it is just so that there will be fewer eligible people, that they will have to pay for. Yeah, so and that happens as well.
Okay, let's quickly go on this break. We're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll continue this conversation. This is still Radio Doctor Night, Radio Doctor on Women Radio 91.7. Don't go anywhere.
The name says it all. Women Radio 91.7.
Are you number 87? Okay, please wait.
How many hours have you wasted sitting in hospital queues just to see a doctor for 10 minutes? There's a smarter way. Introducing TeleDoc, your secure digital platform to consult verified doctors anytime, anywhere. With TeleDoc, you choose how you want care. Need something quick? Go for a quick consult. Just 10 minutes. Need more time? Book a full consult, 30 minutes of personalized care tailored just for you. No traffic, no crowded waiting rooms, no unnecessary delays. Simply book at your preferred time. Join a secure video call inside the app and speak directly with licensed doctors you can trust. Have medical records? Upload them easily before your consultation. From general health concerns to specialist advice, TeleDoc connects you to real doctors, real answers, real care. Download the TeleDoc app today on Google Play Store and Apple Store.
Shift shoes, little sister, because we're about to blast off.
What is it you're trying to say? It's time to buckle up because we're in the driver's seat.
Radio 91.7.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. This is still Women Radio 91.7 FM, and you're tuned to Radio Doctor this morning. Radio Doctor is Nigeria's first specialized health program where medical doctors consult for free and advise you on Women Radio. We've been speaking with Dr. Akpare Ogene Olu on weight loss injections in the management of obesity. The phone lines are now open: 07000 917 917 or 800 1235 917. You can text WhatsApp us on 0703 1756 537 or 08155 917 917. Those are the numbers to call or text us to ask your questions on weight loss injections in the management of obesity. Okay, Dr. Aquarium, my next question for you is, what have you mentioned something about, for those that you see who cannot afford the drug, like there's lifestyle modifications that they have to go. So if we can, if the option of lifestyle modification is there, why do we need to go the route of the injections?
Okay, because studies have shown that the lifestyle modifications are usually very um
Slow.
not slow. It's like fighting against your biology.
Sorry, give
When
us a
you put
second. We have a call, Doctor. Hello, good morning. Hello, good
You
morning.
need to unlock your iPhone first.
Hello, good morning. We cannot hear you. Please do well to call us back. 07000 or 800 Those are the numbers to call. Okay. Please go ahead, Dr. Akure.
okay, so lifestyle modifications is like you're fighting against your biology. When you put somebody on a meal plan,
Sorry, hold on. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. I'm not sure why we cannot hear you, but we cannot hear you. Hello, good morning. Uh-oh. Okay. So sorry to interrupt you. Please go ahead.
okay, so I said when you are or you give somebody a meal plan,
Mhm.
you tell the person eat 2 eggs in the morning or something like that. Yeah.
Hello, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
Sorry, I had to join from my phone. My laptop won't just agree to charge. Okay, so when you give somebody a meal plan and you say eat 2 eggs in the morning and all that, the person is still hungry. You have not addressed the biology. You understand? So the medications is helping to address the biology by reducing the appetite already. And then even some people that started the medication without exercising, by the time they start losing weight, they are even able to exercise. The knee that used to give them so much pain and problems is now lighter. Imagine me that lost 40 kg. So I
Mhm.
can now skip, on a skipping rope. But at 140 something kg, how can I skip? How can I
Yeah.
even climb the flight of stairs? So it's not that the drug makes it quicker. It's just that the drug is treating the illness,
Right.
the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm a doctor. We treat patients for hypertension.
Mm-hmm.
We don't tell patients, don't take your BP drug, go and do a lifestyle. We tell them, take your drugs and do your lifestyle modification. Reduce salt, reduce oily foods, reduce fried foods, things like that. And check your blood pressure daily, take your medication. So, of course, if a patient has high blood pressure, depending on how high it is, sometimes we put them on only lifestyle, lose weight, cut down on your salt and all. Sometimes they do well, sometimes they don't. We now need to add a medication. It's the same thing with obesity management. So it doesn't supplement, like lifestyle doesn't is not a either or. No,
Right.
we do it
All
along.
together.
Yes.
Mm.
We
All
do
right.
it alongside, yes.
Okay. Do you sometimes worry or are you concerned about using these drugs without supervision? Because, like you rightly said, China has gotten into cloning it, different things. But what happens if they're not getting it from a
Reputable.
registered, from the right quarters, basically? Yes.
Yes. So I discussed with a pharmacist, and the pharmacist told me that something might happen very soon in terms of somebody experiencing a very a side effect that would warrant maybe go viral or something.
Oh my.
Regulated these drugs are. The sources, some of those ones that come from China, you can't even see the name of the company to
Hmm.
come back to. So how do you even know what you are getting is
How do you know what you're getting is what you should be getting?
Hmm.
You understand? And
Yeah.
then the ones that are popular in the market have
Registered manufacturers that you can write to, you can email, you can tag their social media, that maybe some popular brands that like Novo Nordics and the rest. If there's a problem with Ozempic, you can write to them. Look, this drug, this, that, that. But these ones that come from China in powdered form, somebody can really just stay in their house and mix something up in a bottle.
God, I beg.
Yes. So we in the
Medical space fear that something like that may happen sooner than later.
Mm-hmm.
won't be good, and we don't want that to happen.
Mm.
So it's to go through registered sources and all.
Like Teledoc. Teledoc is in collaboration with medical practitioners that
Mm-hmm.
offer.
Yeah, weight management like
So
myself.
if I consult virtually for Teledoc.
Mm-hmm.
So in collaboration with Teledoc, we
And
can
commence anti-obesity medications for patients in a professional way,
Mm-hmm.
ethical and so on,
provide the
support they need,
Mm-hmm.
follow up, because follow up is very important.
It's not just start the drug, then bye bye. No, follow up, check that you're doing the right thing. Symptoms, side effects, guidance, of course, because the medication is not without side effects.
Mm-hmm.
We follow you up, bumper to bumper to make sure.
You are on the right path. So, doing something like weight loss medications with a somebody that is experienced in it with the right backing will lead to success.
Mm. Okay, let's talk about the risks. What happens when someone stops taking the injections? What happens? Do they gain the weight immediately? Do these drugs when they gain the weight immediately? What happens? Is it a drug that they take for life? I mean, let's just talk about the other. That's not a side effect, but that's like what happens when you don't take it anymore.
Okay, so my prayer, first of all, is that the cost comes down. Just the way blood pressure medications, anybody can walk into any pharmacy and afford it. You must not be very rich to be able to take blood pressure medications.
Mhm.
Prayer with these drugs. Yes, because what I have seen.
In my own practice, is that when people stop this drug, especially people that are very obese, like we call
Mhm.
Obesity. When they stop these drugs, the
appetite returns,
Hmm.
yes, the appetite, because it's an appetite suppressant.
right? It suppresses your appetite both centrally from the brain and peripherally from the intestines and gut, what we
What does
call
it get worse, or it just brings the appetite back?
So it brings the appetite back, and
Okay.
it. Now is you are now like the way you were before you started.
Hmm.
so in terms of what you were eating,
There's this thing they call food noise. Food noise just means how the smell of food can arouse you, even if you're not hungry, or even if you have just eaten.
okay, now you ate before you went to work, and your colleague
Colleague just brings out the food flask with food. You know that it will take you home training not to ask,
Yeah.
especially
if the aroma is
Aroma
so.
is killing. Yeah.
So this drug reduces that.
that. And that is called food noise. Those constant thinking of food, arousal for food, even when you have eaten. So with stopping the drugs, food noise comes back.
Hmm.
Appetite is rebounds. Food noise.
It comes back.
Okay. All right. What about the risks? Are there any risks associated with taking these injections?
Okay, well, these injections have been
In use for the past 20 years. They
Okay.
were first as tablets for the treatment of diabetes. So we have the ones we call exenatide. People were placed on this drug in the oral form for
Mhm.
diabetes.
and the doctors noticed that the patients
Always came back to tell them, as they always came back with weight loss. So it was originally meant for diabetes, but they were now getting a side effect, which was desirable in many of them because many of the obese patients, were losing weight and becoming no longer obese. So that was why they went back to the drawing board and said, if this drug is working like this, then we can even improve on it. So what I'm telling you this history is that there are drugs that have been used. So when people say, oh, what long term effect, they have been used for the past 15 to 20 years.
Okay.
All the effects are what is seeing, what is showing things like diarrhea, constipation. There is no life threatening long term effects that will make somebody to be worried because they have been used in use for a long time. So even the popular one that Oprah Winfrey made popular, Ozempic, she started using it about 4 years ago, and she's still in her best form or shape of life than she has ever throughout all the years she struggled with obesity. While she was in the media doing the talk show, we all saw her. I used to watch Oprah Winfrey show. I don't know if you used to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
We all saw her struggle. She would do one extreme diet and lose some weight, and before you know, it's all back. Just weight cycling, what we call weight cycling. But Oprah has been on this drug since around 2022. You know, and if you see her today, she looks good. Of course, apart from that, she said she had knee replacements, but even with the knee replacement, the success she has gotten from the drug, she may not have even needed that knee replacement.
Hmm.
She's just, in the best form of her life. She now hikes things that she couldn't do for years because of those knee arthritis and pain. She now does them. She said even with the knee replacements, she couldn't even hike the way she's hiking now. Like,
Hmm.
how mountains and all that. Even with a knee replacement, you know what knee replacement means? That they put in artificial iron
Mm-hmm.
to do as if it's the bone. So it's supposed to function most optimally. But even with that, she couldn't do what she's now able to do, now that she has started this medication. So long-term risk, well, they are still doing studies and they keep releasing results every day, which is very good. I follow a lot of those research pages to know the latest. And most of the research coming out are even positive findings. Oh, people that have this problem can benefit. In fact, now the Cardiac Society, American Cardiac Society, have even put it as one of the first line drugs for
Hmm.
heart disease. Yes, for heart disease, the one they call semaglutide, because there are two. There are two that are most popular: the GLP-1, which is semaglutide, and then the one that is a combination of two medications, GLP-1 and GIP, semaglutide, tirzepatide, which is popularly called Monjaro. That is all over the place.
Hmm.
The semaglutide now, American Cardiac Association have even come out to say put it before lifestyle. But we in lifestyle medicine are saying lifestyle should come first and should be added to anything that you are doing. So, but I'm just trying to emphasize that the studies have been very promising with a lot of positive outcomes. Of course, we still have people in the medical community that think it shouldn't be, oh, you are over medicalizing. Those people have not really lived with people that say such things, have not really lived with obesity. If you live with a particular disease and you see a treatment for it, you will grab it with
You will
both hands.
jump at it. Absolutely.
Both hands. So it's easy to judge from outside and say it's an easy fix. And maybe for people that are just using it to lose 5 kg here and there. But if you see people, I had a client that was 180 something kg.
Wow.
Yes. 100 in fact, she was 200. She was 200 and something. And as at the time we met, she was now 166.
Hmm.
So at 166 is still a lot, but see where she's coming from. She's coming from almost 200 k. So are you going to tell me that person is vain? That person has seen her life, something that can save her life, and is grabbing it with both hands. So you just need guidance, the proper guidance, and I tell you, doc, we can guide, if you book a consultation with me through TeleDoc, I can guide you on best practices, where to source it from, how to go about it, and you know.
All
Yeah.
right. Wow, we have run out of time. Thank you so much, Dr. Akpare, for coming on the show today. I'm not gonna lie, I've learned so much from this because I've been so averse to it because I'm just like, make I no go see side effect where I no get before. But I'm sure that we've gotten one thing or the other from this, knowing that even before you want to take this, you have to make sure that you consult with someone who's well versed in this, and you're not just taking over the counter whatever they are selling, so that you don't get into trouble with your health. Again, thank you so much, Dr. Akpere, for coming on the program today.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having
All
me.
right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
This is still Women Radio 91.7 FM. And Radio Doctor holds Mondays through Fridays by 10 a.m. It's been a long day. It's been a long, long day for me. I'm signing out now. But do stick around with us on Women Radio 91.7 for great music and great programming today. Do not go anywhere. Catch you same time tomorrow for another edition of Radio Doctor. Bye for now and God bless.
You're listening to the voice of women. It's not just talk, but it will take you. We play everything and we play them better.